Hey guys, so I usually don't post stuff like this, but what I'm about to talk about is a very real situation that just happened. This isn't for drama. This is my real life, and I'm going to explain everything the best I can. Please don't send me hate or threats, and if you don't believe what I'm saying, just scroll past. No need to engage. Let's get into it. So let's talk about this individual. Let's call him Reaper Hulk. He came to stay with us for 4 days, claiming he had been fired from his job in Missouri and had no intention of returning. My mom responded with a casual, "Oh, okay," as if this was a completely normal situation. When I came home, I found him asleep on my bed, which was already crossing a boundary. Later, when he woke up, he handed me a pair of Hulk pajama pants. I went to the bathroom to change, and when I walked back in, things took an unsettling turn. Out of nowhere, he said, "I wanted to try something," and then suddenly pushed me against the wall, placing his hands around my throat, effectively strangling me. It was shocking, invasive, and absolutely unacceptable. On the very first night of his stay, he chose to violate my trust in the most horrific way imaginable. He didn't hesitate. He didn't wait. He made a deliberate decision to assault me. This was not a misunderstanding or a mistake. It was a clear and intentional act that crossed every possible boundary. During his stay, he occupied my room, which led me to sleep in my mom's room instead. And yes, for clarification, it was a shared space with my mom. So let's not twist or make assumptions about that. That he's a 31-year-old man, and I genuinely trusted him. I believed nothing could go wrong, so I let my guard down completely. And every time he crossed a line, not every single time, but often enough, I found myself making excuses for his behavior, trying to rationalize what should never have been excused in the first place. And before anyone asks, "Why didn't you stop him?" think twice before saying that. There's a well-known response to traumatic situations: fight, flight, or freeze. And like many people who experience something this severe, my body went into freeze mode. It's not about choice, it's about shock and survival. And before I run out of things to say, I need to make this clear. This man has been involved in conversations with underage minors and is in possession of inappropriate images of them. So don't come after me for speaking the truth. These are serious actions that can't be brushed aside. This man has also been communicating with a 17-year-old girl. I won't disclose her name out of respect for her privacy, but he lied to her about his age, claiming to be 18. That alone is predatory behavior. He even presented a fake certificate to support his lie. When I asked him about her age at the time, he told me she was 28, and I had no idea she was actually 17. He deliberately deceived both her and me. There's also a kid I'll refer to as Angel Dust for privacy. They came forward and told the truth about Reaper Hulk's real age. However, because Reaper Hulk had access to his phone, he twisted the narrative, telling everyone that Angel Dust was lying about his age. Sadly, people believed him instead of Angel Dust. It's heartbreaking, and I truly feel for Angel Dust in this situation. They tried to do the right thing, and no one listened. This man has assaulted me by choking me twice. The first time I've already explained. The second occurred when I was allegedly possessed in front of my boyfriend, Toby, or Evan. My boyfriend noted that he seemed aggressive, and it only stopped when my mom walked in, saying in a high-pitched tone, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." This man has also physically assaulted me by smacking the back of my head on 2 occasions. I won't go into the details of why, but the first time happened when I interrupted him while he was speaking with the 17-year-old he was essentially dating. The second time, he struck me again and called me a stupid bitch. This man has sexually assaulted me, limited to digital assault, using his fingers. On September 26th, my mom invited her friend, Chris, over to have a conversation. What was intended as a talk escalated into an altercation. Chris ended up gathering his things, while Reaper Hulk was left outside, crying, as Chris yelled at him. During the altercation, Chris was yelling at Reaper Hulk, who repeatedly said, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to." After Reaper Hulk moved away from the scene, our neighbors became involved, supporting Chris as backup. Chris later said that Reaper Hulk was crying like a baby. I also need to say that Reaper Hulk has been manipulating me, gradually pushing me to disassociate from my own mother. Whenever I tried to talk to her, he would be present, which made me extremely uncomfortable. I deeply apologized to my mom, both for the times I've lashed out at her unintentionally and for the strain this has caused. I recognize that much of this was a result of his manipulative behavior, not hers. When Reaper Hulk went to the park, he involved my brother, who I'll refer to as Lucifer from Hazbin Hotel, to relay his messages to me and even screen share what he was saying. During this time, he threatened to overdose and take his own life. Fortunately, he did not go through with that threat. By involving Lucifer in all of this, Reaper Hulk has deeply traumatized him. His psychotic behavior, yelling, and even claiming that he had been in an insane asylum left Lucifer shaken. I was left to pick up the pieces, trying to fix the mess and comfort Lucifer through the aftermath of Reaper Hulk's actions. After that, Reaper Hulk ended the call with Lucifer and proceeded to make 3 videos on YouTube. Here are the details of those videos.
I just want to come on here for the first time ever and say, I'm so sorry that things had to go the way they were. I'm cold. I know what I did was wrong, and I hate the person I have become. But I lost your trust, and I do love you. I really, really do. And I hate how I have to suffer with everything. I know what I did was wrong. I know the pain and everything that was caused as I sit out here in the cold thinking about you and all that. I just know that hopefully we can see each other again. I really do. I want to be in your life. I want to be happy. You've made me really happy, my son. Everything you've ever done for me, I really did take it for granted. And I'm not blaming you at all. You did nothing at all. It's all my fault. And with that, I am so truly, truly sorry. I know my actions have consequences and all that. And I truly am lost right now. I really do. I do love you. You are such a precious boy to me. And you always will be, no matter what. I love you to the end of the world. And I want to come home. I want to be with you. I want to sleep on the bed, have laughs, talk, and everything else like we did before. I'm sorry for doing the things I did and hurting you. I truly have changed my mind right now. And with everything that's been going on, I'm sorry I took it out on you. Like I said, I want to change. I want to go walking if I get stressed. If I start panicking, let me take care of it unless I need your help, okay? I love you. I always will. My sweet boy, Alex. I love you so much, son. Please, please, please forgive me. I have learned my lesson. I love you from every ounce of my heart that I could ever give someone. You have been the very favoriteest son in the whole world, and I always have treasured you and cared for you and loved you, and I still want to do that.
He is truly not remorseful for his actions, and it's clear that he hasn't taken the time, or perhaps is incapable of understanding the full impact of what he's done. Accountability doesn't work that way. At this moment, he is in jail, and his bail is set at $100,000, a stark reminder that actions have real consequences, regardless of whether he acknowledges them. I have to say, this is extremely disappointing. I trusted a 31-year-old man, and on top of that, someone named Jinx, who I've made videos about, was essentially forced into a relationship with him. His manipulations caused her to disassociate from me, and that is completely unacceptable. This level of deceit and abuse is deeply troubling, and I sincerely hope his parents are as disappointed in him as anyone with a sense of accountability should be. Alex out.